So I want to get to part 2 of the governing body update number 5, where Jehovah's Witnesses can now go to college or university and not be judged by the Jehovah's Witness elders. So I want to get personal between my Jehovah's Witness mom and myself. So my mom has been born and raised as one of Jehovah's Witness for more than 68 years of her life. So when she was between 11, maybe 12 years old, there was a startling 1969 May the 22nd Awake article. Something that was pretty shocking between Jehovah's Witnesses. So let me read it to you. Now I want you to think about my mom, because I know she saw this and read it when this Awake article came out more than 50 years ago. And here's the quote. If you are a young person, you also need to face the facts that you will never grow old in this present system of things. Why not? Because all the evidence in fulfillment of Bible prophecy indicates that this corrupt system is due to end in a few years. Of the generation that observed the beginning of the last days in 1914, Jesus foretold, this generation will by no means pass away until all these things occur. Therefore, as a young person, you will never fulfill any career that this system offers. End quote. Now that was back more than 50 years ago. My mom again was only 11, maybe 12 years old. And remember, she's now 68 years of age. So my mom was very excited when this Awake article came out. Jehovah's Witnesses organization was telling everyone to not go to college, don't do trade school, and not even worrying about finishing high school, but to pioneer. So what happened not long after that Awake article came out? Well, in 1971, when my mom was only 14 years of age, she got baptized. And less than a year later, between 1972 and 1973, my mom dropped out of high school and started pioneering full time. Because of course, Jehovah's organization, the one and only true religion, the Armageddon is coming in 1975. So of course, I've spoke about this many times in the past, that in December the 10th, 1974, less than a year before Armageddon was supposedly coming, my mom got married. She was only 17 years of age. My dad was 19. They were so excited about Armageddon coming any day now. Now, I want you to think about that. And I know I've talked about this many times in the past. On the day of their wedding, all the Jehovah's Witnesses was encouraging both of my parents to not procreate, not have children right away, and informing them that if they wait less than a year later, when Armageddon comes, then all their children will be born into the new system. Did Armageddon come in 1975? No, it is a failed prophecy. Because I am now 48 years old. I am Tina and Victor's son. Now, I want to stop right there because I'm really not here talking bad about my mom. I'm talking bad about the failed prophecy within Jehovah's organization. So now, fast forward more than 20 years later, in 1994, I just finished my junior year of high school. I was all excited about going to finish my senior year of high school. And there was a brother at the district assembly in Tucson, Arizona. The brother was telling everyone on stage the three big things: to not worry about going to college, not worry about going to trade school, and once again, just like my mom, not even worrying about finishing high school, but to pioneer. Because, of course, Armageddon is coming any day now, just around the corner. So, of course, I listened to my mom right after the district assembly ended. And so, yes, all I wanted to do at that time was to get baptized, and I wanted that blood card for some apparent reason. So my mom agreed. After I spoke to the elders in my congregation, they allowed me to start studying. Then in 1996, when I was 18 years of age, I got baptized. In the very following year, 1997, I became a regular auxiliary pioneer, sometimes spending over 90 hours a month. My point of this video for part 2 of this governing body update number 5. Look what we had to deal with. Constantly, Jehovah's organization telling us to not go to college. But now, this is how I'm going to end this video. What if my mom didn't want to listen to Jehovah's organization's teachings back then? What if I didn't want to listen back in 1994 and go into college? Suppose my senior year of high school, the teachers were informing me that my grades are so good right now, you could have a full scholarship to go into ASU, Arizona State University. And what if I didn't want to listen? And what if my mom informed me, which she probably would have, told me to go, before you decide what to do, going to college and getting a scholarship and going to ASU or whatever college, talk to the body of elders. Just give them your feedback about going to college. Now, what do you think would happen if I did that? I went to the body of elders. I was very loving, and I said, hey, this is my senior year of high school. I'll be graduating in 1995, and the teachers just informed me that there's a good way, because my grades are so good, almost all straight A's, that I might get at least a 4-year or longer scholarship to go into college. What's your feedback, brothers, elders? You think they're going to smile at me and say, congratulations, Brother Hernandez, you go for it? Of course not. They're going to be counseling me nonstop. Brother, you're a baptized Jehovah's Witness. If you go to college, you'll probably likely could miss meetings, miss going in field service, miss studying the Watchtower article. Basically, you'll be stopped kissing your asses to the Watchtower's organization. And I guarantee if I didn't want to listen to them, I just heard their feedback, but I still got the scholarship, went to college, I guarantee you this, it would get back to all my loving Jehovah's Witnesses in my Bethany congregation. And then all that love is going to go away. Because, of course, they're all going to be thinking, I heard that Brother Hernandez just got a 4-year scholarship, or however many years scholarship, and he's going to ASU. I know that the elders talk obsessively about not going to college, and of course they'll also be telling you that, you know what, going to college, we're in the last days. Armageddon's coming any day now. And if you're going to go to college, you're going to go to 4-year scholarship, 5-year scholarship, 6-year scholarship. OMG, then Armageddon will be coming long before that. It's all bullcrap. And I'm trying not to use any foul language. But look, now, after all those years, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm 48. I'm too old to go to college now. My mom, she's 68 years old. She's definitely too old to go to college. And look what we came to. We lost the chances of going to college just because this governing body update number 5. It is crazy and ridiculous. So I hope you enjoyed my update number 2, or actually update number 5, part 2. And I'm doing a lot of these new videos, and it's kind of cool where you can actually hear my voice instead of seeing me. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe, and I will be doing a lot more better updated videos. So once again, thanks for talking to me, and have a great day.